Hey guys, I'm super excited to have this new segment on my channel. And if you guys didn't know, it's your girl, the Bedrock Beauty, and this is gonna be my RuPaul Drag Race inspired, well, RuPaul Drag Race All-Stars inspired makeup look. And then I'm also gonna give you guys a talk through as I do my makeup, because if you guys didn't know, I love RuPaul Drag Race, I love RuPaul All-Stars, I love drag queens. Like, they just inspire me so much when it comes to makeup. So I'm gonna go through and pick out my favorite look from this episode, which is episode 1 from season 2. So I'm gonna pick out my favorite episode. I'm gonna give you guys some tea. So let's go ahead and zoom in. I've already got my brows done off camera. I'm trying out some new brow products, so let me know if my brows look a little wonky. If y'all like them, then maybe I'll keep using this, but I don't know so far. This is my first time trying it. So we're gonna zoom in and I'm gonna give y'all some tea. It may be a little bit of spoilers if you guys haven't already watched the episode, which airs on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Time. So if y'all haven't already watched the episode, I'm sorry guys, I'm giving y'all a disclaimer up front that I'm gonna be talking about the episode. So let's zoom in, guys. Okay, squirrel friends, my favorite look from this episode had to be Adore. And it's so weird because she got so much flack on this episode when I thought that she had the best talent extravaganza of everybody else. Well, Tatiana had a good one as well. So her eye look was my favorite. I don't know if it's because we're closer in age, but she has this real punk rock grunge type of 90s look, and you guys know I'm a 90s baby, so I love the 90s. I just love her aura. She's just really like fun loving and sweet and genuine. So for you guys that don't know, this episode was the talent extravaganza, and everybody, I felt like, thought they could sing. Like, I don't know if there's like an inside thing that I don't know about, but they thought they all could sing. So every person did their own like talent show thing, and 5 out of whatever number, I'm not sure how many are competing this season, but most of them did singing numbers, which I thought was really unoriginal. So for Adore's makeup look, she had this like purple black grunge eye makeup. So she had glitter on the purple glitter on the lids, and she had this beautiful like white eyeliner with like real black, like it faded from white to black. It was gorgeous. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a Bedrock Beauty inspired look based on that, because I want it to still be a little wearable for us girls in the crew. And if you're a boy and you want to do some drag, go ahead, get it. But for us, especially for me, like, I love doing outrageous looks, but I still want them to be wearable. So the first step in any eye makeup look is to prime the eyes. So honestly, I'm in the hunt for a new eye primer, because normally you guys know that I like to use the Urban Decay primer. So since we haven't gotten a new primer, the Urban Decay primer will be what we're using today. So I just like to dabble it on my finger and just dab it over our eyelids and just cover most of the, I like to cover most of the eye part. I don't really focus on the upper crease area as much, because I'm gonna put transition colors, and most of my transitional colors are really pigmented, so I don't really need the primer to kind of help it stick. So we're just gonna pat that on, girl. Okay, so now that we have our eyes primed, we're gonna go in with Seduction by Morphe, which is this burgundy kind of shade, and this is one of my favorite shades to use as my transitional shade. So we're gonna go in and just go right above that crease area, real light, because we're gonna have glitter all over the lid, so you don't really have to be just like super crazy. But let's get back to this RuPaul Drag Race tea while we're blending in our transition shade. So first off, they have, as you guys know, and if you don't know, RuPaul Drag Race is like a competition for drag queens, and so the All-Star is where they have the old people that they choose, and they come back and compete. Like the ones who didn't win, they come back and compete. So we have, on this season, we have Adore Delano, Detox, we have Fifi O'Hara, We have Coco Montrese, Alyssa Edwards, Roxy Andrews, Ginger Minge, Katia, and Alaska. I think Alaska is the last one. I don't know if I missed anybody. So those are the ones, mostly from season 5, which I thought was really stupid. Like, I know season 5 was one of their more popular seasons, but like, mix it up. Like, there's been, what, 6 or 7 seasons? Mix it up. So I think it's been, yeah, I think it's been 6. No, it's been 7 seasons. So RuPaul was like, well, I feel like since you guys are all stars, I want to see y'all talent. So they had a little mini talent show, and as I said earlier, everybody thought they could sing. So of course, Adore sang because she was on American Idol, and then a couple of other girls sang. So my all-time favorite, I guess, performance was Tatiana, which she did a spoken word, and it was so amazing. Like, not only was it intelligent, but it was like funny, you know, like it was awesome. And then her and I think Katia did some gymnastics, which I thought was amazing. Shout out to Simone and Gabby, hey girls, and all the rest of the US teams, yay. Okay, so look, we're gonna pause it, because y'all can be like, girl, she doing everything in this video. Surely is. So we have our transitional shade going on right now, and I kind of want to deepen it, so I'm gonna go in with Incognito from Coastal Scents. So you guys know how much I love Coastal Scents shadows. I always try to get them when they're on sale for 99 cents, but they're normally $1.99, which for these amazing shadows, like, girl, 99 cents though. And even $1.99 ain't that bad. So this is kind of a matte black, but it still has a little bit of silver reflex in it. So I'm just gonna use that same brush that we used for our transition, and we're just gonna put this in the outer corners to kind of deepen up that transition, because as I said earlier, Adore Delano has this grunge 90s makeup look, and you already know that what's the 90s without black eyeshadow. And like, I just love the, like, not necessarily grunge music, but I love the style from there. So we're just going to deepen up that outer corner, as you guys can see. Just put a little bit in the corners. And honestly though, looking at their eyeshadows, I feel like it wasn't that, it's like none of the eyeshadows really just like popped to me. I don't know if it's because it was episode 1 or whatever, but none of the eye looks was just like, oh my god. Like Adore, I felt like it was so different. Once we get to the lips, y'all gonna really see how amazing that eye look is. And I'm gonna try to find a picture or a clip or something to kind of have over in the side, so y'all can kind of get a reference of where I'm taking inspiration. And also guys, I want you to know that this is inspired by, so it doesn't have to be exactly the same as what somebody else did. So you can take inspiration from anything, and you don't have to necessarily copy it to the copy it to the T, you know what I'm saying? So we got our transitional shade going in, and really the rest of the eyeshadow was basically glitter. But what I'm gonna do is, I have this purple eyeliner from NYX, and we're gonna put that over the lid as a base for our glitter, because I find that sometimes, depending on like the glitter, like if it's finely milled, you don't really even get to see the true color of the glitter. So we're going to go ahead and put this all over the lid to kind of give it to brighten up that glitter. And this is actually like a gorgeous purple color. I love using this as like an accent liner sometimes. But so back to the show, guys. So everybody on the show this season is talking about how they seem like they were really bitchy during their season, and they want to come back and show America that they're not bad people, blah blah blah. When there's certain queens on there that I know me personally know for a fact that they were really, really rude. At least when I met them, they were really, really rude, you know. And my thing is, those shows, like, you can, especially a lot of reality shows, like, they put on for the camera, but sometimes your true character does leak out. So, like, you have to know when you're putting yourself out there that everybody is watching you, whether this be on YouTube, TV, and you got to make sure that you're putting your foot forward, that you're okay with the rest of the world viewing you as, you know. But also, people are going to have opinions about you regardless of whether you're a nice person or not. So don't even stress yourself out over what people think. So we're going to go ahead and try to kind of pat that in. Don't like smudge it or anything, which is what I'm doing, and I'm telling you guys not to. So be careful not to smudge it. Just get a little bit of that excess, like, liquidiness. And honestly though, I feel like with this liner, I won't even have to put on, normally I use the glitter glue, so I may not have to use as much as this as I normally do. So what I like to do, especially when I'm using glitter, because you guys know from my first video that me and glitter have a love-hate relationship. Like, I love glitter, but at the same time, it's so messy. Like, it is so messy. Okay, so we have our base for our glitter. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the Morphe MB26 brush, which is just a pointed kind of smudger brush, and we're going to use that to pack on this purple glitter, which I haven't even showed you guys, which is the NYX body and face glitter. And this one is in the shade, I think, Violet. Yeah, this is in the shade Violet. And it's like purple, but it also has like blue reflex in it, which I love. So we're just going to put a little bit on the tip and just pack that on right over that purple eyeliner. And the tackiness from the purple eyeliner is kind of helping keep the glitter, like, in place. So just go right over that base that you put down. And you can put as little or as heavy-handed as you really want to be, because we're going to go back in and clean it up after we're done. But I love this glitter because it has like so many different reflex. Like, if you look at it, there's some red greens in there. Like, it's freaking incredible. It's really gorgeous. And I'm not sure if you can really get the realness on camera, but it is beautiful. So we got one eye down. We're going to go ahead and do the other eye. And always be careful when you're using glitter, because guys, I've gotten glitter in my eye socket. Like, I'm just like very, very, very clumsy when it comes to stuff like this. So always just be careful, especially when you're doing anything towards your eyes. But let's just take a second and tell you to say that Halloween is getting closer, and I am so excited for Halloween this year. Like, I don't know what plans I have, but I'm so excited for Halloween this year. Okay, so now that we have our glitter base, which I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can kind of see it a little bit better. But I freaking love this glitter. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with Deep Grape from Coastal Scents, and we're gonna use this same brush that we were using before, because I like to, like, a lot of people like to change the color so you don't muddy up the colors, but for my transition shade, I like to kind of still have remnants of the other colors, because I feel like it blends it a little better. I don't know, maybe it's just me, I may be crazy. We're just going to go right above where we put that glitter to kind of give it a little bit more oomph, you know, because when in doubt, just add more colors, you know. At least that's my motto. But guys, I'm like super excited for this season of RuPaul Drag Race, because I feel like they should step their game up, because of course it's been years since some of them girls have been on the show, and I really feel like they should have come out of the box, because I know a lot of their makeup skills have gotten so much better. since they left the show. And now they have it to where the girls get to vote each other off the island, which I think is gonna be like a disaster. Like, I kind of want to keep positive, but I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a disaster. But whatever you got to do for ratings is on you. Okay, so here's the fun part. Okay, so the fun part is she had a white inner corner towards this bottom part of your eye. I'm not really good at like describing the areas of your eyes and stuff, but like this white inner corner. So we're gonna go in with just a basic white pencil. Like I think I got this from the beauty supply store, and we're just gonna go ahead and put a little bit of white. And don't go crazy, especially for us women of color. Sometimes white eyeliner can look a little cray. So just gonna go in, and the white eyeliner does kind of open up the tear duct. So go about this far, like not too far, just enough to know that you got some white on your eyes. So, you know, and go ahead and go on the other side. So, girl, so back to this show though. So they all did their little talent show, and I kept track for myself before they even voted on who they thought should go home, because how they have it set up now is the top 2 girls lip sync for their legacy, and then the number 1 girl picks what person, like whoever wins the lip sync gets to pick what person they feel should go home. So this episode, Tatiana and Roxy Andrews won the top 2. And I feel like Roxy Andrews didn't even do anything. Like, her talent was burlesque. But whatever. So they lip sync for their life. And I will admit that Roxy did beat Tatiana in the lip sync challenge. She did beat her in that regard. But her talent was not a whatever. So Roxy decided to send Coco Montrese home. And I agree that Coco Montrese should have went home because she did dancing. And it was really weird because Coco Montrese can dance her butt off. When she be dancing as Janet Jackson, she be killing it. So I don't know what she was thinking. She did this old Hollywood type of girl. No, it was no. But Fifi O'Hara also, who is my girl, she from Chi-Town. Hey girl. Like, I love her. Like, she's gotten into like cross-play and stuff. Like, her drag has evolved so much. But she decided to sing, girl, a cappella. Bruh. No. And I love, that's my girl, but she decided to sing and it was terrible. I was like, I thought she deserved to go home, but I didn't want her to go home, you know. So back to this eye look, because I'm all over the place. So we're going to take this long-lasting eyeshadow. It's kind of like an eyeshadow cream from L.U.V, which I got from the dollar store. It's this really gorgeous kind of pearl color. And we're going to use this to go right over that white base that we had to kind of give it a little bit more sparkle. And we're going to use the e.l.f. smudge eye sponge, because I don't even know why I bought this, because I think I originally bought it to kind of put in the inner corner, but I don't even use it for that. So we're going to go ahead and use this to kind of go right over that white eyeliner. And you gotta be careful because it's a little cakey. But I do think it kind of brings it out. It kind of gives it like a pearlesque kind of deal. Is pearlesque a word? Who knows? Pebbles coming up with new words and stuff on here. So we're going to go ahead and do the other eye. Okay. And now that we have our white kind of base going on, it would not be the 90s if we didn't have some grunge black eyeshadow. So what we're gonna do is go in with our ColourPop cream gel liner in the color Swerve, so you can swerve on those haters. And we just gonna, from where it goes to white, we're just gonna smoke this liner out, because this is one of my favorite liners. They're only either $5, $6 or something like that, and this is one of the blackest liners that I own, other than the Bare Minerals black liner and the Urban Decay black liner. Those are my top 3 black liners of all time. So we're just going to start from where we got that white and just smoke it out. And don't be afraid to get crazy with it, you know. I love this liner. It's so smooth. You can go ahead and go on the other side. But I feel like this season of RuPaul, like, they better step it up, because I don't know what's going on. And then let's just pause for a second. And I'm going to let you guys know that Raven-Symoné was the guest judge for this episode, y'all. And she had the nerve to say that her name is not Raven-Symoné. It is Raven-Symoné. When I tell you I'm so tired of Raven-Symoné, I don't know what to do. Like, what is going on? Even her own mama says she out here acting a dang on fool. You didn't wait until you got 30 years old to talk about your name as Raven-Symoné. And let's just say it is. It's too late now. Ain't nobody gonna call you that. That's like Mario coming out talking about his name Mario. Girl, find you somewhere to sit, okay? Just please find you somewhere to sit, because I ain't got the time. Okay, so now that we have our black in there, the look is kind of coming together for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back in with that deep grape color from Coastal Scents, and we're going to just smoke out that black liner from the bottom. Just smoke it out to kind of give it a little bit more dimension, you know. So girl, I'm loving this. It's really like I don't know where I'm going with this eye makeup look on, but I just feel like my eyes are bigger. Like, I just love it so far. So what we gonna do is we're gonna pick which lashes we want to put on, because I feel like the lashes can make or break an eye makeup look. Like, they really can. So I'm not 100% sure. And since we're going drag, I might as well just go ahead and go crazy with it. So we're going to come back. I'm going to put my lashes on. I'm going to finish the rest of my face. And I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on who I think should win RuPaul. And in a couple weeks, we'll see whether or not I was right or if I was wrong. So I'm going to be right back. Okay, my boos. We are back, and I pretty much did the rest of my face. That glow, though, you gotta appreciate that glow. So I've been loving my Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. And if you guys haven't seen my review on this, girl, I will link it down there or up here or somewhere, because this foundation is flawless, if I do say so myself, girl. So check out my last video to see my full review. Wearing this all day. Check out my last video. So for the lips, I didn't want to do my lips off camera. I want you guys to see. So I wish I had the color that Adore Delano had on her lips. It was like this deep blue purple. It was phenomenal. So what we gonna do is we gonna mix 2 of our liquid lipsticks to try to see if we can recreate that color. And y'all know I had to go real drag on the lashes. These are actually 2 pairs stacked on each other to kind of give you that full drag look, you know, but still a little daytime fish going on. So I'm like loving this look. Like, this is gorgeous, at least to me. I'm loving it. And I just love, like, my hair kind of just feels really draggy today. Like, I'm loving this purple, red, black. I'm just loving it. Like, I wish my mother was here with me all the time that she could do my hair, because girl, my mama always hooks me up whenever I'm home in Chicago. So shout out to my mama. Love you, boo. So to get that purple color, I'm gonna try and mix L.U.V by Kat Von D, and I think this is Paint by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm hoping that these two colors together makes that gorgeous deep purple color. So what we gonna do, we gonna start with Paint because it's more of a deep blue. So I feel like, and I think I'm gonna actually put a lip liner on first. So hold up, I'm gonna go in with this blue lip liner I got from freaking Wet n Wild, which, why is it not open? So we gonna go in with this blue, I think it's an eyeliner pencil, but all of those things are really interchangeable. A lot of makeup items are multi-purpose, so eyeliner, lip liner, what ifs. So I'm gonna go in with this blue liner from Wet n Wild in the color, what's this color? I think it's called Like, Comment, or Share. That's a very long, weird name, but whatever. So we're gonna line our lips. Cause I feel like the Anastasia ones sometimes have the tendency to bleed a little. So we got our lips sort of lined, you know, just to give it a little bit, because I'm still gonna go and like kind of line it with the liquid lipstick. That's the good thing about liquid lipsticks. Most times you don't need a liner because you can kind of create that smooth line just using the applicator. So we're gonna go in with this one first, like around the outer corners. Okay, so we put paint around the outer part, and then we're gonna go in with L.U.V in the middle and try to put our lips together and see if we can get that color to turn a little bit purple, you know. It's actually creating this really beautiful ombre lip, which I think I love. I think I'm just gonna keep it this way instead of mixing them all the way together. So I'm loving this ombre blue purple we got going on around here. So guys, this is my finished look. Like, when I tell you guys, I am just living for this entire makeup look. Like, it's so like me. Like, I love crazy stuff like this. Like, I'm probably gonna go and run errands and everything with my face beat like this, and I'm loving it. So let's just say that I'm really hoping that Fifi turns it up this season, because I love Fifi. I also love Katia. Katia is one of my favorites. She's really funny. But I just hope to and pray to God, please don't let Roxy win, because out of everybody, I don't want her to win. Like, honestly. Like, I love Katia, and I also love Adore, clearly, because this look was inspired by her makeup look. So I freaking love her. So I hope she wins too. So I'm like really torn. Like, I want my top 3 to be Fifi, Adore, and either Katia or Tatiana. Like, those are my top 4, my favorite ones. Like, nothing against Ginger. Like, I just don't see her winning, you know. And I'm not really into Alyssa. No, I'm not really into her. She beat the one too much. So let's hope that my girls make it because it's gonna be some crazy alliances that's happening. I can't wait to see all the drama that this season shall have, because I already know there's so many twists and turns. RuPaul always is like rapping, like he's blowing my mind all the time. So hopefully this season is really good, because the first season of Allstars was just like I knew who was gonna win the first episode. So thank you guys for tuning in to my crazy rant slash eye makeup look inspired by RuPaul Drag Race episode 1. And we're going to try to keep this going. Every Sunday I'm going to try to make sure that this video is up for you guys. So if you guys are gagging over this look as much as I am, give this video a thumbs up, share it to all your friends. Just spread peace and happiness. And I love you guys. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. But I love how smooth the application is with this brush. Like, these two paired together is incredible. So far I love this foundation. Like, the coverage is incredible. You don't see any of